welcome back to the channel. I need to make this quick because I need to go get oiled up in my Roman bathhouse. Anyway, today we are in Wroxeter City, which is one of the best kept Roman villages in the UK. And I'll give you one fact before we start as an example. This is the largest freestanding Roman wall that exists in the UK. Now this place is fantastically kept, but we'll show you more as we get into the video. Anyway, my mates are waiting in the oil room, so I'm gonna go get oiled up before I jump in the baths. I'll catch you in a bit. If you are coming to visit, it's key to know the opening times. So pretty much all year round.
It's closed on Christmas Day.
I know, but it's Saturday and Sunday for parts of the year, 10 till 4. We're the first ones here, nobody's here, so.
If you see the car park. It's just like us to turn up and nobody else is here.
Sadly.
So he's came here and he spotted the Mead straight away.
Right, there's your ticket.
Thank you very much.
Audio's out. Let me do these.
You got to try a bit as well.
Yeah, of course. This is worth the admission alone, isn't it? This?
Yeah, just try the mead. We've got the honey mead and the black cherry mead.
Can I just put it in that for one of you? Are you okay to both?
Yeah, absolutely.
Into two for you.
It's alright, he's got
So
germs,
that's
but it's
the
fine.
heritage.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you feel like a Roman?
oh, that's nice. Who were the prime drinkers of mead then? Was it Romans drinking mead?
Romans used to drink it, yep.
I have got Roman blood in me. Go on, you try the honey mead.
Ooh. It's alright, I'll tell you what.
It's alright, that
It's lovely. That's nice.
And that's the black cherry.
Do you want to try that one?
Yeah, definitely.
And do you want to try the ginger one?
Oh, why not?
Why not? Oh, that's nice, that black cherry one. I'm guessing they never had black cherry mead back then though. It would have been some raw,
Don't know.
horrible.
What fruits and things they had available.
Yeah.
Not
Black cherry mead.
Oh, I like that one better.
That was good.
That one's better than the honey one, I think.
not very high.
Oh, is it not? 14.5%, it's not bad. It's
like a wine.
Yeah, it's like wine, isn't it?
That's sharp. That's sharp, that is.
Oh my goodness. I got to the back of my throat. I think the
Black cherry
black
one was the
cherry
best.
one was the best one.
No, it's English heritage mead as well.
They were like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's just a bin, just a
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Right, let me give you a couple of audios.
Right, so as part of the admission, you get this nice looking. Do you remember the banking app things? You used to be
Yeah,
carded. So,
It's like an audio tour, isn't it?
yeah, it's an audio tour. So, one. And then obviously,
You need to press play.
you press play, you put it towards your ear. But this is the start of the museum. So, a lot of Roman artifacts have been found at this site. Look at this. Number 2, that ring. That was found in 58 BC. That's insane.
Hat and axe there.
Yeah.
All fine dining we've got here. Banqueting cup. I mean, we could have had that. We could have had the mead out of that, couldn't we, really? I don't know if it's me, but that was 3 glasses of mead. Feeling a bit tipsy.
So that's a replica number 1, which is wherever. But some of these, so what's the coolest one? What's this one here, number 3? So 3 is from the 2nd century AD. It's a sculpture of a lion skin cape worn by Hercules. That is, I mean, it's creepy, but that is sick. From the 2nd century.
Got to touch it, yeah.
For good luck.
A little tickle under the
See, this is something I would have wanted to go to. The public bathhouse.
It's here.
No, but I mean, as in, like, in modern day, I'd love to go to a public bathhouse. Imagine just chilling in all your robes.
Yeah, but come
all
on,
your best mates, you meaded up.
Yeah, but
sat in a bath.
we've got techno pool. We can just do that. So I'm going to press 2, press play, and turn this baby up.
Though only a small village today, Wroxeter was once almost the same size as Pompeii in Italy.
Pompeii?
And its true size can best be judged by the scale of the surviving defences.
Well, that's what we got to look at.
Yep.
We're here looking at this. This was the Roman city. which is now just farmland. So where we are stood now in this Roman city, this would have been the bathhouse.
If you can see on here.
This is the map of it. So obviously the city was quite large, and we're just in this site here is the heart of the city. So you would have had the public bathhouse here. God, is the Mead playing on me? The public bathhouse would have been here, and this would have been a hustle and bustle town with merchants, trading, etc. A very busy area, like a village-esque area.
Well, let me read this to you. It says, in the baths, I hear a strenuous gentleman exercising by flourishing leaden weights. When he's working hard, or else pretending to, I can hear him grunting and panting and wheezing and high-pitched tones. I mean, that could be just Pep.
Are you sure he was exercising? So you can see the columns here of what it would have looked like. Now, if we actually walk and imagine 1800 years ago, this is where the columns would have been. So this was I mean, that is a huge swimming baths. Huge.
So what we've got here, we've got number 4, the old work. The external wall of the basilica, known as the old work, still stands to a height of 7 metres. The large gap was where the doors through to the bathing suite once stood. The square holes allowed wooden scaffold beams to be laid through the wall. Once the wall was finished, the timbers were removed and the holes sealed. So these are the changing rooms, just like JD Gyms in Wolverhampton. There is some sorry sights to be seen here.
So this would have been the changing rooms before you entered into the baths. I've got to say, right, yeah, when you look back in history, there is some obviously very gnarly and backwards ways of doing things, but the Romans, to be fair to them, 2,000 years ago, they took care of hygiene. They had pottery, plants, weaponry. They could build, and they had changing rooms. I'm sorry, but the Romans were way more advanced than a lot of other people who came after them, considering the time period as well. Fascinating. So bathing was very important to the Romans. They bathed every day, and I mean, in 2025 people still don't even do that. But what's interesting that I found out here, and it might not seem interesting to some of you guys, but to me it really is, that every person bathed daily, and it explicitly says that even the slaves had to bathe. They were ahead of time for hygiene and care. I don't care what anybody said. The only difference is that the poorer in society, the lower in the hierarchy, had to bathe first thing in the morning where the pools weren't as warm, and the rich elite would come in the afternoon where you had hotter baths. But I am still impressed, I really am, that hygiene was at the forefront of the Romans. And even in the class system, even the lowest in society still had to bathe daily. It may not seem like a big thing, but to me, when you look in history, even in 13th, 14th, 15th century, there were some very ropey, hygienic ways of doing things. But the Romans had it locked down 2,000 years ago.
I mean, I'm just listening to this, and I think P. Diddy would be a bit jealous, because he said one of these was the oil rooms, where you just get in there, you just get bathed up with oil.
Blowing my mind here, the main bathing suite. So it wasn't just a big dirty pool that everyone sat in. No. The Romans were far more intelligent than that. They had, in my opinion, a modern day spa built. So you had unheated rooms, you had warm rooms, you had a room where you'd oil up, you'd have a cooling down room, then you'd have a bathing suite, and it was all strategically laid out for the hotter, the colder, the cold plunge changing rooms. These guys put spa life at the forefront of their daily life. I think the Romans are becoming my favourite peoples of the English history past. So these lands around Wroxeter were heavily farmed since around 1500 BC. In AD 47, the Roman army came along and conquered the Cornovi, who controlled this area. They burnt it down and destroyed the stronghold. Now, part of their conquest though, they didn't just butcher... Oh, Siri's gone off. They didn't just butcher everyone who lived here. In fact, it was completely the opposite according to history. the peoples of the land actually helped the Romans rebuild the city up. And then it was later on where it became a fortress for the Roman soldiers. And then fast forward another 30 years in AD 90, when the army moved upwards to Chester, this became the city then. So prior to, you had the invasion, then you had the army move down here as a fortress, protecting it, and then after that it became a city. But the local peoples helped, even though they were invaded. They actually, they weren't all butchered like, you know, medieval times. The Romans were pretty chill when you think about it.
Top fact here, where I am currently standing, this was the furnace. This is what powered the heat in here to go up this ramp, and where you see these stilts, a floor was laid on top of these stilts, so the hot air was always under this floor heating up the baths. That is how they heated up the baths in Roman times. We couldn't even do that now.
They were so advanced.
Incredible.
So
I feel
advanced.
like a history teacher.
You look like one as well.
So Pep's more kind of the bath guy. This is what kind of I would have been in, you know, this would have got me really going back in the Roman days. Dinner plans, you know, I'd have went to the market, got me some meat, got me some mead, got me some cheese, would have went home, had a snack while Pep's still bathing. Oh, what a life we would have had.
So this would have been the market here?
Yeah, he says I go to the market and I ask about the fish. They say it's expensive. The lamb, the beef and the pork are all expensive, and they are even more expensive as I had no money. That sounds like me.
So again, just use your imaginative mind here. This is how it would have pretty much looked here. These are the last remaining ruins of the Roman market, also known as Maculum. We are now stood in the public urinals. So evidence suggests that it was a long open drain.
Well, you can see here, look.
Oh, that's where they would have sat. So Joe, just imagine sitting down there. So that's where it would have been disposed of. But also the evidence suggests, and I think everyone knows already, there was no privacy. So just imagine a row of people just sat and depositing down into that drain. In all fairness though, it's probably no worse than Reading and Leeds festival toilets, if I'm honest with you. That is a very similar concept. The only difference is you've got a closed door at Reading and Leeds. So again, 2,000 years later, we haven't evolved much further than the Romans. They were some very, very clever people. A lively social life. So not everybody had cooking facilities in their homes. So it was extremely important and actually quite encouraged for shared dining experiences, where it'd be lively, clattering of plates, cups, singing, playing games, drinking mead. I'm not going to do a review yet or an outro, but what I've got to say so far is Spa, pooing with your friend, the market, and then drinking and playing games. If you look back at some of the history, you know, you've got Cromwell, the parliamentarians, the most boring people ever. The Normans, the Anglo-Saxons, the Romans were living the dream life. I'm going to start calling it the Roman dream. This is how I want to live my life. I want to live like the Romans.
So this here is a replica townhouse.
This is the most important fact. It was constructed by 6 modern day builders, but they only used tools and materials known to the Romans to make it as realistic as possible.
Look at the rooms. He had porter's lodge, reception and dining room, private room, shop, private room, cold room, warm room, hot room, furnace.
So advanced.
Incredible. Let's
So
go and have a look
advanced.
what's cracking in there. I mean, I don't think you get away with this in England now, but people who used to own houses used to rent out spaces in the house for people to sell stuff. And this is exactly what this is now.
Get your mead, 3 for 10, get your mead. We have pork, sausages, beef, get your mead.
You just come from the bath, sir?
I have indeed. Been in the shop all day selling mead. Been to the baths, I'm oiled up. I've relieved myself in the public bathhouse. And now I'm enjoying the fine view.
What do you do for work?
I do own a shop. I sell pork, mead and beef. And I also sell bathrobes, second-hand bathrobes. So if you'd like some, please pop to the shop. Anyway, I need to go and invade some more cities. So please be gone.
So now we're going to step foot into what would have been a Roman's bedroom. I mean, they didn't have iPhone flashlights back in the day, but do you reckon quite comfortable?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's not that bad actually. It's alright.
That's alright, that is.
Yeah, I think it'd have been pretty, grim with no lights or heating. But I dare say I have lived in worse living quarters than the Romans.
I mean,
in my period.
Your uni halls was worse than this.
I mean, look at the bed though, man. There's no. Look how.
Is it just wooden slabs? Oh my goodness me.
Oh god. Smells.
It smells like your uni halls as well.
Don't keep these open all day today, because.
Oh, what we got here?
These are the cold and hot.
These are the cold and hot rooms
So we're gonna furnace.
in the house. So not only did they have cold and hot rooms at the baths, they had them in the house as well.
So the furnace would have been in the back of the house, and I'm guessing the heat would have transferred
Yeah,
into
so this would have been the hot room.
hot room,
And then the warm room.
the warm room, and then you go into the
I
hot
mean,
room.
we talk about the housing crisis in the UK. These guys had hot rooms, warm rooms, saunas.
You name it. A shop.
He had his own shop selling pork.
It is crazy.
This place is incredible.
I do prefer the old structures though. You see how
Yeah,
they
look
did
at
it?
this. It does look nice.
It is prettier.
You wouldn't think we were on the outskirts of Wolverhampton, would you?
I mean, by the way, I need to do more research on the Romans. There might have been some really gnarly things they did. At the minute, we're just really singing their praises. Right, we've finished exploring the Roman town, and I've got to say, this is our first ever exploration of Roman history, and it's definitely piqued our interest to continue and do more. Anyway, the ticket was £11.95. It's English Heritage Site, which we are looking to get a card for, but we would definitely be returning to Roman sites. Anyway, I heard there's a after party in the bathhouse, so I'm going to leave you with this. Like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you at the next one.